the centre of Sam's ship, which is the 6th episode of Season 8. In that episode, that's where the fictional me, when he's in his ship and it malfunctions and lands, well, in a random place in space, when the interface interfered with, well, his ship, he has to play the game by discovering the centre of his ship. So, yeah, I think the fictional version of myself had a ship for, well, at least half a decade and almost another year, but he never realised that his ship has got more than one room, because in there it's got like corridors, sitting room, bathroom, bedroom, library, swimming pool, and all kinds of stuff. Oh, I think the fictional me has mentioned that he's got a partner. Well, in that universe, I mean, just because he did say it doesn't mean that I have a partner in real life. Just like when he mentioned in A Train of Space when he had carers, well, basically I think he has got a carer, but I don't, not in real life. So yeah, me and the fictional me are both kind of like a different story. For Mysterio, Lizard, and Fing Fang Foom, they're the Marvel characters. Well, obviously, the interface decides to bring Mysterio and Lizard, which the reason why the animation is bad is actually, well, it's actually a hologram, or an interface if you want to call it that. Which is why the fictional me uses anti-time device and they fade away because, well, it's a hologram. And Fing Fang Foom, even though he blew fire on the fictional me. Plus, this episode actually explains a lot what happens in the show throughout, throughout the years. Well, for starters, there was an episode, Electric, the first season, which came out about 5 years and a half ago. That's where everything changes into different colours. When he was saying it's nearly Halloween, at the moment after when he said it's nearly, the electric froze him just before when he was going to say Halloween. So yeah, this has been happening this whole time. The reason why this happened, well, because during season 1 in the series finale it was Halloween, and that was the episode where he meets Count Dracula, vampire, and turns himself into a monster, and that's where he fought zombies in London. And actually explains how does he end up turning himself into an animation every time he walks out of his ship. Well, it finally explained, and I think it really defends my show. Because, well, like Shaggy and Scooby, for example, first they were a cartoon, and then as soon as they threw the gateway, they got turned into a Lego. So, as I said, it's the same universe as Lego Dimensions, really. I think it is a blast, this episode. I think it's quite a good written, but I'm sure the fictional me will meet the interface, well, sooner or later, and we'll see how that turns out.